Hi guys. So I've been getting a lot of concern messages about confession number or something about the whole Codyy thing and all the hate messages and stuff. And I promised I would make a video that night, but I just really didn't feel up to it. But I'm doing nothing on a Saturday, which is really stupid. So I decided I would explain to y'all what happened, because only a few people know what really happened. So here goes. I met Codyy online. It was about March, maybe end of February of 2012. And he was really nice, and I fell for him. And he asked me out, even though I barely knew him. And I said yes, because for anybody that's been rejected, it sucks. So, 3 weeks into dating, he told me he was moving to Alaska to be closer to his dad. And for anybody that's ever been in a long-distance relationship, it's really hard. And especially being on opposite sides of the country. It's opposite sides of the country. That's 4,137 miles from South Carolina border to Alaska border. So that's a 3-day car ride. I ain't gonna make that. Sorry. But anyways, he just left. And I tried hanging out with him before he left. He wouldn't make the arrangements. He would always make up an excuse. And so about a week or two after he left, I broke up with him because it was just hard. And though we kept in contact, he just felt different and he acted different, and it just didn't feel right. So the day we broke up, he got a girl pregnant, his ex actually. 9 weeks later, she had a miscarriage, and then they realized that she couldn't even have kids. And so he just fell into this depression. I think anybody would if you lost a kid. But, being at 14, you don't need to worry about something like that. That's just a lot to handle. Especially when you're not even with this girl. It just doesn't make sense to me. But anyways, I don't know. It was crazy. And then July 10th of 2012, his little sister, Macy, passed away from heart failure. She was only 9, about to turn 10. And the last words she ever said were to me. And I remember them by heart. I can quote them. I can do anything. I can write them. Whatever. It breaks my heart. What she said before they pulled the plug on the life support to keep her breathing, she said this. She said, "Get back together with Codyy pretty because he loves you." And then he started crying. And then I guess that's when she passed away. But he asked me out, and I said no. Why? Because I liked somebody else at the time. But I won't say his name because now we hate each other. And it was just a stupid mistake. And I think that's what makes me so mad about this. But it ended up that night after I said no with me saying, "I hate you. I don't want to talk to you. Can't stand you. You're annoying. I don't like you. Please don't ever talk to me again." And he respected that. He never talked to me again. And then I came back home from Georgia, and I got a message on Facebook from a mutual friend of his saying that Codyy had committed suicide. And before I even knew how it happened or if she was playing around, I busted out in tears. Because that's just heartbreaking to even think about. And I asked her what happened. And she said that he cut both of his wrists to the bone. And it took him 4 hours to finally pass away from blood loss. I'm just like, that's horrible. That's 4 hours of like, I just couldn't do it. And what if you changed your mind? What would you do? I mean, it's crazy. I don't understand. But she told me, and I ran upstairs crying. I didn't want to believe it at all, and I still to this day don't want to believe it. But I went upstairs and I wrote in a journal, like, my way of saying I'm sorry. It's really short and sweet because my eyes were all blurry. But that's what it says. That's the first page. That's the second page. And then that's his full name, Codyy Jamesson. And then that is the date, a day after he passed away. So he passed away 15 days after his little sister. And if you look at that, that was a long time ago. That's a long time ago. And I still, to this day, get crap and get blamed for what he did. To this day, I still do. And I don't understand why. I really, truly don't. I don't know what I did wrong. I don't think I did anything wrong. I mean, I expressed my feelings. I don't understand why people would be so mean. And I know I posted that one picture, but that's just the beginning of the stuff that I've gotten. And to that little girl that said that to me about the picture that I did post, I didn't sleep around with nobody. I didn't mess with anybody. I didn't play two people and say I loved one. I don't know where you're getting your information from, but I do know that you were also a friend of him. And so I could understand why you'd be mad. I get it. But I don't like knowing that you're talking about me when you don't know what happened. You don't know anything. I don't even know you. I mean, you live in Somerville, but that's it. I'm getting fed up with the crap that I get. I just don't know what to do anymore. I mean, honestly, in all honesty, I don't even think the nigga's dead. I don't even think he's real. Okay? Because when we first met, he was faking Sam Albert. And it took me over a month to figure that out. Because I didn't want to believe when people were like, oh my god, he's faking. Well, guess what? I didn't know who Sam Albert was from Tom's House Cat. So, I had to look him up. And I realized they were being true. So, he was faking them. And after, like, weeks of me explaining to him that I knew he was fake, that he needs to put himself up, he did. And I don't know. I mean, after that, I was really kind of suspicious with what he did and all the other stuff that you deal with after you meet fakes. It was just a bunch of crap. And I don't know what to do about it. I mean, I fell back into bad habits that I wish wouldn't have happened. I am just done with the lying and the hate. if you don't like me for some reason, can you at least explain to me why you don't like me? Because I don't know what I did wrong, and I don't like knowing people don't like me. I mean, I want to be friends with everybody, you know, tree hugger, all that good stuff. So, it's just, if you don't like me, I want you to explain why, and then I can try to fix things, but that's it. And there's your explanation on Codyy. If you have any questions, don't ask me, because I'm done with the topic. I don't feel like talking about it anymore. It's in the past. If y'all could leave it in the past, that would be fantastic. Okay? Thank you.